All right, y'all, we got a cut video. You took my virginity. Let's hop into it.
I made him wait 6 months.
It didn't go far from there.
No, it did not.
6 months of wait. I got maybe about, I ain't gonna care, about 6, 7 pumps in, and
That's a stretch. That's a stretch.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Who are you two?
I'm Van.
I'm Latanya. This is my partner.
I'm Jasmine.
My name's Darian. We've been together for 4 years. We met back in high school.
We know each other from college.
Are you two together right now?
No. Good friends, though.
Yeah, still friends.
Hey.
We're here to talk about one specific moment where you two had sex.
Yeah, when I lost my virginity.
To me.
That was my first time being with a woman, so that feels very different than any other kind of sex that I've had prior.
She took my virginity.
I had no idea. I actually just learned about this today.
Tried to play like I knew what I was doing, but no idea what I was doing.
Darian, that was your first time, right?
That was her first time. It wasn't mine.
You didn't lose your virginity?
No, he's been doing this young. Oh, you slept with Imani, Naraya, the other Jasmine. You know what I'm talking about? Jasmine number 2, the knockoff. Come on, give me a name. Help me out here.
I'm having amnesia.
Hit the whole roster.
I was completely oblivious to the fact that they had a crush on me. To be perfectly honest, I was like, they're hella cute. They probably have hella bitches.
Wait, so how does that work, though? Because if a female, like, she got, like, her toys and whatnot, and, like, she play with herself with them and whatnot, that don't count. So how does this count?
We had been spending a lot of time together. And
Like every day together.
like a married couple time together. And that's kind of what led to us having sex for the first time.
I made him wait 6 months. A lot of guys were not that patient.
It was
6
homecoming
months
night,
crazy.
actually.
Wait, hold on. You had sex on homecoming?
Yeah, it was actually very cliche. Big puffy dress, all that.
What do you remember? It was your first time, so you should remember a lot of it, right?
Well, that whole day was like really interesting for us. I invited her to come kick it, and we thought we were just gonna like actually just kick it. And then we started making out, and then that kind of just escalated until we were in a bed together.
After homecoming, her sister had just picked us up and brought her back to her house. One thing led to another.
Yeah, it turned into the whole thing pretty fast.
We were like, literally like hanging out.
Yeah, and then, we did some light foreplay.
If I'm being completely honest, and I don't remember. I can't remember every detail, but I remember things.
I copped the feel, and I fingered. That is what I did.
That makes
What?
sense, because
Yeah.
that is good foreplay.
I asked you, could I
sound like
give you a
that.
kiss? And then I gave you a kiss, and then we were making out. I asked if I could take her bra off, and then I was like, is it okay if I touch your breast? And she was like, fuck yeah, touch my boob.
Oh, brother.
What the fuck? Hell yeah.
You were like, do you want to have sex? And I was like, this is a big boy's decision, Maven. Like, what are you going to do? Racking all these thoughts in my mind. And I remember specifically my voice cracking, and I was like, okay. Okay.
Is that what?
I was trying to play it smooth, and I was like, okay.
As Trey's about to go for it,
Oh, my God.
his roommates come in and we're like, oh my fucking God.
My door's locked, so luckily he doesn't come inside. But
Why didn't you say go away?
we had made the decision that people knowing that we were doing this wasn't the best idea.
But they did notice that my stuff was there.
They
so
did.
they knew I was there.
But my roommate's kind of stupid, so.
I think I put the condom
you put
on
the condom
you.
on me.
Which now it makes sense because you've never needed to before. I didn't think about it. I just thought it was like a thing.
I gave her some, I'm going to say some amazing head. I'm going to say it was great head.
It was great.
After that, she was like, can I do things to you? I was like, holy fucking shit.
I mean, I know the landmarks.
Yeah, exactly.
Anxiety was kind of high for me because I remember being nervous about a bunch of stuff. One, I'm not circumcised, so I've gotten a lot of body shame towards that. How'd you feel when you figured out I wasn't circumcised?
I felt indifferent. I was not a penis expert
at the time.
Hoodie gang.
The whole time I'm thinking, oh wow, he really knows what he's doing. This is great. But apparently, he had no clue. Props to you for pulling that out your ass, because shit, man.
We had sex for like a long time. I thought like men, like the whole thing was like they like fast, right?
It didn't go far from there.
No, it did not.
6 months of weight. I got maybe about 6, 7 pumps in, and
That's
you
a
know.
stretch.
6 months or 6
stretch.
pumps.
We were going at it for kind of a long time.
It was a few hours.
It was a few hours.
I'm gonna say like 3 painful strokes in, and he kind of started getting off of me, and I was like, that's it. And he just laid down next to me, and I was like, okay, you know, like that was my first time, so.
I think like I wanted to be doing a good job, but I was also like in a little bit of pain, but I was also having fun. You know, it was like mixed emotions.
A lot of people were like, oh, it was so painful my first time, I was bleeding. I didn't really have that. It was just kind of like a warm pressure.
Did both of you come?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just back and forth, just like you come, I come, you come, I come, you come, I come.
No, I did not. He definitely got to come though. As you guys know, those 3 pumps did a lot for him.
Did you both finish?
Yes.
So I faked a nut.
What the fuck, Iggy?
And I don't know if that's actually possible, but I faked it. And you believed it. And so I was like, all right, cool. And not because it didn't feel good. I was just so in my head.
I didn't know guys could fake orgasms.
Yeah, so I clenched a lot and yeah.
What's one thing you disliked about the experience?
It went too long. My vagina
Brody,
was
fake
so
that
tired. I was like, there has to be an end in sight here.
Fair, reasonable.
After you finished, was it just bedtime?
Finna air it out. He lays down, right? He gets a notification from a girl, and I open it, and it's a booty pic. It's a full booty pic. I went outside, and he ran straight to my sister. He was like, I messed up so bad. I took a shower, and she came into the bathroom, and I just started crying in the shower, and she started crying, and I was naked, and she was like, hug me, and she was like, are you okay? I was like, I'm okay.
I wouldn't have confidently let her be on my phone had I known I had booty pics on the way or something. But when that came through and she opened that really was just like a heart drop moment.
Your heart. I was like, that 6 months didn't mean nothing.
I just remember at the end of it, you were like, you were the freakiest guy I ever been with. And I was like, for sure, bro. Like,
It's true.
not bad for someone inexperienced, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, that had me fooled.
It was like 5 hours. The sun was rising for sure, and we were just,
I had to go to work. I was almost late for a meeting.
yeah.
Something you liked.
That it was with you.
Damn. So corny ass.
My favorite part about our first time being together was that you finally like dropped like that Playboy swag. You finally understood that this was something like that I was vulnerable about and that meant a lot to me.
How do you feel about the phrase taking virginity?
I feel like it was more of a sharing as opposed to like taking something. I had
You gotta
hetero sex
take
for the
it,
first
bro.
time from a place
You know
of
what I'm
like
saying?
everybody else is doing it. It was more of like someone take my virginity because it seems like that's the thing.
Because I grew up Catholic,
You definitely
I
got
had
took
this
right
like
there,
feeling
so-
of like, oh, you can't. And then being able to do that, I feel so much more liberated and free.